The hidden mountain. We're finally here. Aunt Han? Could she be here? After what happened with the Yama escort, it seems like things might be a bit complicated here. Aunt Han is entangled in too many secrets. Seeking her openly isn't smart. Better to ask some disciples first.
Quit burying your head in that bottle. We're on lockdown.
Why are the
This
elders
is the
always
main choke
impossible
point.
to find?
Excuse me, senior brothers.
A new face? Where are you from?
I'm Elder Peng's disciple, from outside the mountain. It's my first time here, so I have some questions.
Elder Peng? She's always supported seclusion, and this latest trip was for urgent business. With Moist Hill under lockdown at a time like this, she took on a disciple?
I have my disciple token right here. Ask Senior Sister Heron if you don't believe me. She can prove it. I came in through the Gasping Cliff too.
Well, if she let you through... I did hear that Elder Peng invited a guest.
You must be exceptionally talented. I can't even figure out my thesis topic. How am I supposed to make it here? Junior brother, would you mind telling me what your paper is about? The Ji-Sheng aircraft. Sounds like some brand new device. What a creative, cutting-edge topic. You really are a genius. No wonder Elder Peng made an exception and accepted you.
I have urgent information that needs to be reported to someone in charge. May I ask where the sect master is?
The sect master? Oh, you mean the Grand Master. But if you want to see her, you'll have to wait. You might as well just...
The Grand Master leads Moist Hill, but someone like her is elusive. Her whereabouts are not for us to know. You would be better off asking her disciples.
Thank you, senior brothers. Those two were dodging the question. They're definitely hiding something.
After
Into those
another.
taunty
Big ones,
artificers, these...
small ones.
Senior sisters, I have urgent news for the Grand Master. I've just arrived here. Could you tell me which way to go?
Just arrived? You clearly don't know anything about this place.
The Grand Master has refused visitors since taking office. Only those with true talent can catch her attention. You might as well give up now.
It's urgent. There must be some way to meet her.
Oh, it's all luck. A couple of days ago, an outsider stumbled across this place, and the Grand Master took him on as a disciple because he had talent.
Though from what I saw, he was just making pots, pans, and other odds and ends. No wonder people say the Grand Master sees things differently from the rest of us.
May I ask what his name is, and how I can find him? I'd like to speak with him.
His name's Lei. Quite friendly. I just saw him up ahead near that red tree. If you hurry, you might still catch him.
Don't miss it! The elders have a
Open
new essay out!
enrollment. The elder teaches in person. Get fit, learn to swim, and have a good time. Don't miss out.
so much work.
Excuse me, I'm looking for Brother Lei. Have you...
Oh, he just left. He'd been looking around the Pangolin Peddler before someone called him away.
Do you know where he went?
Beats me. Lei's new here, and he's a nice kid. Always willing to lend a hand. He's probably off helping someone. Why not just sit down with me for a bit? Have a drink, enjoy the view, feel the breeze, and wait for life to take its course.
You mean just sit here and wait?
It's called patience. My secret technique. The one that allows me to write all of my paper.
So you made up your own secret technique? Sit around and wait for things to fall into your lap?
No. It's actually based on an old saying. Good things come to those who wait.
Only a Moist would turn laziness into something scholarly.
Looking for someone is like seeking inspiration. Better to relax than force it. Lei left in a rush, so whatever he's after must be important. If he can't find it, he'll come back. So if you wait here, you might actually see him.
A fair point, senior brother. Sounds like you've got plenty of experience. So I really do just have to sit here? Big Feng? When did you get here?
I was going to ask Heron whether she'd seen any strangers come through recently, but she ended up giving me a lecture instead. She said this place isn't what it used to be. Now that I'm back, I need to watch my every word. I couldn't keep up with you, so I asked around and followed your trail here.
All right, I get it. You were just as worried about me as Big Feng was, right?
How did it go? Did you find anything useful? I see that you didn't find any leads either. Don't worry, we'll find something. You were the one who encouraged me earlier. Now it's my turn to return the favor.
No rush for to repay me. I just figured once we got here, I'd be able to find my relative. Looks like it won't be that simple. I'm just feeling down, I guess. You're right, Big Feng. Get it together. We have to keep moving forward.
Exactly. If there's anything I can do, just say the word.
Actually, there is one thing. Someone here said the person I'm looking for was seen near the Pangolin Peddler.
The Pangolin Peddler? Over there! It's the finest example of Moe's craftsmanship. You pick what you want, put some coins in, and it gives you the goods in return. This one does seem a bit larger than the others. Maybe it's an Still, it should work the same way. I think we could both use a drink. Let me get you one. Huh? Well, what's that supposed to mean? Oh, I get it. My mistake. Of course, I'll get you one too. Just put your Moe's tallies in here. The fragrant drink will come out over there. Rumor has it that the Grand Master has been shut away all day because she's overseeing the development of a new paint.
Speaking of Big Feng, who exactly is this Grand Master? I wanted to ask her about my relative, but everyone is so vague. Like they're hiding something.
Well, the Grand Master is a bit unusual.
A sect master who keeps herself hidden away does sound unusual, but great masters...
Oh, no, not eccentric in that sense. I mean, she thinks differently.
What? You mean the Grand Master is a little... off?
Shh. Yes and no. The elders all say that when it comes to Moe's techniques, the Grand Master is a once-in-a-generation genius. But when it comes to dealing with people, she's... aloof, I suppose.
Aloof? What do you mean?
To the Grand Master, the world is a vast mechanism. Like a master butcher who sees only the bare flesh and bone when dissecting an ox. To many people, that makes her seem a little... eccentric.
Go on.
I've never actually met her myself. I've only heard things. Old stories, really. A few years ago, the Moists were at the height of their power. Led by the three paragons, artisans poured their hearts into new machines, inventions. The Skyward City was advancing by leaps and bounds. The next generation had its own three rising stars as well. People called them the new three paragons. You've already met one of them, Senior Sister Heron. The other two were a brother and a sister. And their story begins with Grandmaster Halcyon. Grandmaster Halcyon was an unparalleled swordsman who often ventured beyond the mountain, and just as often came back with something. One day, Elder Halcyon returned with 2 children. The younger brother was clever and sharp for his age, heroic, driven by justice. Elder Halcyon liked his talent and temperament, and took him in as her disciple. But the older sister, she was different. She spoke slowly, barely responded to anyone, and spent her days staring off into space. People whispered in private that the girl might be simple-minded. Then one day, Grandmaster Raven noticed her tracing patterns in the sand. He stood there watching for a long time, then abruptly declared that he would take the girl as his disciple. She might have been slow to speak, but she had an amazing gift for calculation. She could work through long strings of numbers in her head, in moments. And her memory. She could memorize complex formulas with only one glance. As the two of them grew older, the brother proved to be a bright and decisive leader and was given the title Falcon. The older sister, with her unmatched genius, was given the title Swallow. The two of them met Senior Sister Heron, the star disciple at the Prodigy Assembly. Those were the Moist's brightest days. The elders believed that when Falcon and Swallow came of age, one would become the Grand Master, and the other, the Grand Artisan. Working hand in hand, they would lead Moist Hill to the dream we've pursued for generations. But 3 years ago, on the night of falling sky, it wasn't only the Skyward City that came crashing down. Hope for the next generation fell with it. That night, Grandmasters Raven and Halcyon were caught in the duel of blood, when the Skyward City exploded, turning the sky bright as day. Swallow, Falcon, and Heron were there. In a single night, Moist Hill was shattered. Not long after, amidst the ruins, Swallow was chosen to become the new Grandmaster. That's why the Grandmaster hardly speaks, and keeps her doors closed.
I can understand that. Someone who's smart, but not good with people. Pushed into being Grand Master by a sudden catastrophe. This isn't the life she wanted. Shutting herself off may have been the only solution.
It does. That's why Elder Peng handles the day-to-day matters for the sect in the Grandmaster's place. Peng watched Swallow grow up, and still cares a lot for her. The other elders kind of let Elder Peng take the reins. They can barely exchange 3 words with the Grandmaster before storming off. The only problem is, when Elder Peng isn't here...
Then any important information has to go directly to the Grand Master. Whatever kind of person she is, we'll have to meet her. I've heard she has a soft spot for gifted disciples. We did manage to get past Senior Sister Heron. Oh, Big Feng, is that enough for a meeting?
Probably not. But here, skill is respected above all else, and the truly capable do tend to find someone willing to vouch for them. I always carry a few questions with me. Why don't you give them a try? If you're good at quick calculation and planning, it might improve your chances.
You carry questions around with you?
When I was traveling in the outside world, I kept some on me for good luck, and to identify fellow disciples.
Then why not carry something like a Luban lock or puzzle rings?
Those would expose my identity, but with the questions, even if I get caught, I can always say I'm just a lone cloud disciple.
Let's just hear the questions.
Right, the questions. Now then, the first question. There's an iron blast furnace in Moist Hill. The fire inside has just turned red, and it consumes 40 tin of firewood every 2 hours. If we boost the airflow and raise the temperature until the flame turns orange-yellow, how much firewood will it use? Wow, that was fast. Let me check. If you keep staring at me like that, my brain won't work. Why don't you go buy me a nice plum drink? By the time you're done, I'll have it solved. First step in solving a Moist Hill problem. Assume the environmental conditions. I've never seen this one before.
It uses less wood the more you burn? Big Feng, that doesn't sound right.
Yeah. That does seem strange. But where did I go wrong?
Big Feng, look. The pangolin peddler spit out a piece of paper. $160. Is that the answer?
I had no idea the pangolin peddler could do that. Has it been upgraded while I was away?
Well. The pangolin peddler got it right. Does that mean this thing is smarter than a human? Big Feng, you've lost to a block of wood.
I won't lose. I still have a question. A tough one. I'll use that to challenge this machine.
I was just kidding, Big Feng. Don't take it seriously.
Listen up, pangolin peddler. Say there's a horse pulling a high-frequency vibratory road roller with an eccentric wheel at a constant force. How much pulling force would it need in Jun?
$15, right?
That's actually correct. Looks like even the pangolin peddler is better at this than I am.
Don't be so hard on yourself, Big Feng. Didn't you say this pangolin peddler was upgraded? Once a machine can calculate like a human, it becomes a computing machine. Things at home can change a lot when you travel. You just need some time to get used to it again. Since it's about as good at computing as you are, why not call it the Feng-puter?
The Feng-puter. Something with the same calculating power as Feng Jisheng? This Feng-puter is amazing. Why don't you try asking it something too?
Me? I don't really have any math problems for it. But if we're talking about things that trouble me...
It's not responding. Maybe the question's too broad? Why not try asking something more specific?
Well...
Still nothing? Even if it couldn't work it out, it should have at least let out a slip. Could it be broken? Or jammed? Don't worry. I'm actually pretty good with repairs. Let me open it up and take a look.
Big Feng, look! Something came out! The hidden mountain has only 500,000 jin of firewood. Millennium Crossing needs 100,000 jin to make it through the winter. And the disciples need... So now the Feng Pewter is giving us a problem?
Wait. Hang on. This question sounds familiar. Oh! Now I remember! Ever since winter started, the elders have been arguing non-stop about the firewood shortage. I heard there's going to be a meeting in the main hall, and one of the elders swore he'd settle this matter once and for all.
I asked how to see the Grand Master. Is the Feng Pewter trying to tell me I have to solve the firewood crisis first? There's no way I can do that.
No. I think it means we should go look for the Grand Master at the meeting. The firewood issue is too important. She'll definitely be there.
You're incredible, Big Feng. What a brain!
No. This was your doing too. Hard work pays off, for those who stick with it. If anyone deserves thanks, though, it's this calculation engine. The Feng Pewter.
Exactly. This machine is amazing. It's the... Big Feng, I've been hearing people talk about opening and sealing the mountain the whole way here. What does that mean exactly?
Well, Moist Hill has long been split into two factions. One believes we should open the mountain and share our craftsmanship in the name of universal love. The other wants to seal off the mountain to avoid trouble and perfect our craft, fearing that leaking our techniques could cause catastrophic harm. We get ambushed when we travel outside too. So, some say the mountain has to stay sealed to prevent disaster.
Back again? I thought you left. Don't get me
In
started.
recent years,
With the mountain
the
sealed,
outside
you
world
can't
has
just walk out
gotten
anymore.
more chaotic. Every conversation always circles back to the same debate.
If they really seal the mountain
Former
off,
Grandmaster
I'll
Halcyon
never
was
get to see
firmly
my
in
parents
favor
again.
of opening the
They're still
mountain.
waiting for me to finish
But
my
the current
training and go back to help
Grandmaster
support the
published a
family.
paper.
Doesn't
Never
seem
finished
interested in
studying.
either faction.
My seniors still don't speak my language.
The open and sealed factions have been arguing nuts.
Peace, friend.
Oh, so this is the sky shuttle that Master Zhang designed? Outward, inward, back and forth forever.
Wanderer, grab this lever and pull it down. Alright. The gears moving, the shift in balance. Manny and Moist Hill are fascinated by the feel of machinery. They call it an artisan.
I use the Changeless Heart Hub every day, but I've never once laid eyes on the legendary head of the three paradox. person over there? That's the Grand Master's new disciple. Then
the 8
why
council
isn't he
seats?
inside assisting the Grand Master? What's he doing out here? Didn't you hear? The kid never says no to anyone. From dawn to dusk.
No unauthorized persons beyond this point.
I'm Elder Peng's new disciple. I'm here to attend the meeting on her behalf.
Huh. Didn't Elder Peng say she had invited an honored guest to represent her? So you are... Where's the token, then?
She really did send someone to the meeting. Right. The token is in our bags. We'll go get it now. Come on, Big Feng. Let's go.
Harrier, how can you act so arbitrarily? Disgrace.
Exceptional times call for exceptional measures. Disaster is bearing down on us, and you still don't see it.
Deciding matters by vote was a rule set by the Founder, to keep any one person from taking everything into their own hands.
If things were in my hands, the Qiongqi artificers would never have pushed us to this point.
Harrier, calm down. We are tied 3 to 3 on opening the mountain. We're still waiting for Peng's guest, so why are you crying foul?
Sir, Peng's on something there, but I haven't. She got inside from outside, so the outside with the outsiders. When discussion starts, I'll have on vote for her.
If people involved by proxy, the meeting has pigeons vote too. We're discussing matters of great import, and Pigeon is still absent. Master Pigeon said she tried to estimate in time. The Grand Master herself will be present. This is a major matter of the sect. The Grand Master hasn't spoken yet, so why such a fuss?
Oh, spare me the lawyer retainer. Since when did the Grand Master ever speak up at these meetings? Why can't you sit there and wait for her before? If you want to stall over time, then just say so. Stop hiding behind the Grand Master.
The elders are really on edge. Things weren't this bad when I left.
Looks like all the elders are already here. Sneaking in by pretending to be Elder Peng's guest probably isn't going to work now.
Then, what do we do?
This is the token Elder Peng prepared for her guest. With this, you'll have free passage through most of the city.
My thanks to Elder Peng. As for the other matter, I'll do everything I can.
Wait, that voice...
No need to be so polite. It's a good thing you came to attend this meeting.
Otherwise, this council session would have...
With all the disasters in the mountains lately, the elders have been on edge. Give them some grace if they say anything out of line.
Elder Peng asked me to come because she trusts that I can control the situation. I know some don't want me here, so I made preparations.
That's right! Master Jin's preparations!
You know them?
Never met before.
He's from Kaifeng!
We had never met before, but once we did, we were like old friends. These are my... attendants.
Huh? What? Seriously? All right. If you have attendance, things will be easier. This way.
Attendance?
By Elder Peng's written order, I cannot leave while there is still turmoil. I have asked a guest advisor to attend the council in my stead, to help resolve this pressing crisis.
Did you see his token? Peng even gave him that. So who exactly is this young man?
He'd better have some real ability. Otherwise, Harrier is going to tear him apart.
Harrier used to just be blunt, but lately,
Well, that's only natural. Elder Harrier, what are you doing?
I thought the guest Pong went to such lengths to invite would be someone remarkable. Turns out, he's just a brat. What, may I ask, qualifies you to wade into this mess?
I claim no great mastery. I just happen to have the solution to the Hidden Mountains crisis.
What nerve! Moist councils deal in complex calculations, craftsmanship, and philosophical debate. What could an outsider like you possibly understand?
Don't hold back on my account, elders. Please, proceed. You may choose to explain or not. Whether or not I understand is my concern.
Young and arrogant.
I've seen most Hill's calculations. An ordinary person can't make sense of them. Master Jin, are you from Lung Cloud?
And that means I can't participate? If this were just about calculations, we wouldn't be in the main hall. Since we are in the main hall, numbers alone won't solve this. We can't beat the Moist at numbers. But in a debate, I may have a role to play. Listen closely. The real show is about to begin.
Elder Pong's guest is here. Take your seats. Let the council begin.
Elders, please wait. The Grandmaster isn't ready. Just give her a moment.
Doesn't she usually ignore worldly affairs? Ready or not, it makes no difference. We have urgent matters to discuss. Listen to me. Moist Hill is on the brink of ruin, threatened from inside and out. The Song Dynasty just crushed the leader since Zhou and Yangzhou. They want the whole realm, and they'll plunge the world into endless war to get it. Moist Hill hides pure techniques. If the Soul or anyone else find out, they'll tear us apart for what we have here. Our own treasures will be our ruin. That is our external threat. 3 years ago, the Jiangxi artificers turned our crafts into weapons, abandoning universal love for conquest. And you all turned a blind eye. Yesterday, they blew up 5 of the mountain passes, making a play for control. That is our internal threat. We are surrounded. Therefore, I say we halt all outside aid this winter. For everything we have is for our defenses. If we can't save ourselves, we can't save anyone else. I refuse. Abandon universal love just to save our own skin. You've read the most hand for nothing. If we do as you say, how will we make difference between our souls? And the money, the resources, from where will you get them? If we don't cut back, we might as well just sit back and wait for catastrophe. You!
Elder Shrek, I thought you cared for the rules. Ha! Too scared to cross Harrier yourself? Bobo, you've used my proper title in council.
Harrier, how are you any different from the Zhongji artifact?
If I were them, I'd do a lot more than build walls.
This winter cold is bitter. But we're out of firewood. Refugees are flooding Millennium Crossing, and...
A formal council acting like a street market. I guess education goes out the window when tempers flare.
Councils are always like this. You get used to it. Young Wanderer, go break them up for me. For Elder Peng. Use some Jianghu tricks if you have to. Just be smart about it.
Oh, so now my tricks are fine. Elders, please.
Then we do what we always do.
We run the numbers.
Perfect timing, child. You be the judge.
Millennium Crossing is home to about 200 people. One needs 1 dole of millet and 10 tin of firewood every day. Winter lasts 120 days. How much firewood must we supply?
Careless child. Close but no. Perhaps you need a true master's guidance. Like us.
Give it a rest. I knew you were up to something. Pong always brings in the best prospects, and you're just trying to steal one.
Fine, you old coot. You have no respect for others. Next time your research is short-handed, don't come begging for my disciples.
All right, I apologize, okay? You're full well sure manpower. Then why are you so hell-bent on opening the mountain? Does 8 not take manpower too? Come, let's run the numbers. The ruin bank is 3 jot wide, 1 chur thick, and 5 feet long.
An artisan packs 3 cubic chur a day. To finish in a month, how many do we need? Since when do we count fractions of a person?
You think I'm being harsh? I'm harsh because I've done the math. It's so...
I knew this was coming. Bring it on.
To rebuild the passes, we need a path 5 jong wide and 2 li long. With a 5% waste rate, a cubic chur costs 12 wen. So, how many strings of coins is that? Exactly. Even he gets it, Stork. Why can't you? It will cost over 2,000 strings, and our winter budget is barely 1,000. You all sound so righteous, shouting to open the mountain. But what will we do when the money runs out? Conjure up the cash yourself, and you can curse me out all day!
Can't we pull funds from elsewhere?
From where? We preach frugality as it is. Our disciples don't eat out of the pens outside. Sitting on the side is for outsiders. You're the hard ones.
I say, whoever wants the mountain open should pay for it themselves. You...
No need to rebuild them all. Just fix routes AB, AC, BD, and DE. It's the shortest path. Total cost? 324.
Ah, the Grandmaster finally shows up, and she's already tackling the big issues. Shame. She knows how to fix broken roads, but Moist Hill has strayed from its ways. Can she fix that?
Whoa, where's this hostility coming from?
Harrier, watch your tongue.
Harrier, why are you cornering her? You know full well she...
I'm cornering her? She's forcing me to this. You all are. We all watched Swallow grow up. Is this your first time seeing how she is? In peacetime, fine. Let Pong run the mountain while she plays the figurehead. But the Zhongqi artificers are at our throats. And you want her calling the shots? She can barely spare seconds together. Fires are starting everywhere. Fixing one or two roads won't change a thing. We have to rebuild them all. Different terrains, different costs. Every single group needs money.
700 strings. 61, 149, 257, 233. 700 strings total.
Fine. Say it's 700. We have the coin, but what about the manpower? How many? Once the roads are fixed, who hauls the firewood? The refugees are massing as a bitter winter arrives. How much wood does Millennium Crossing alone need to survive? One extra mouth means more than just one extra log. Everything scales up. Add the Qiongqi artificer stirring up trouble, the soaring attrition. Even if last year's reserves were enough, this year's won't be.
Millennium Crossing, the past 4 years. Population, 27, 25, 33, 47. Firewood, 351, 297, 334, 474. Setting the heavenly variable, this year's population is 53. Required firewood, 835 loads. 800 loads can be offset by foraging. Dispatch 17 disciples with a wooden oxen. Gathering 30-odd loads a day, minus our own consumption. Transport will be complete in 35 days.
Very well. The Grandmaster is a master of numbers. Then, what is the exact value of a human life? If the Grandmaster won't tally this cost, and the rest of you lack the nerve, then I will. Housing, feeding, and outfitting a single disciple with tools costs 10 strings. The gifted ones take 3 to 5 years to master their craft. The slower ones, 8 to 10. Once trained, an agricultural master boosts crop yields by 100 strings a year. A master builder crafts structures and machines worth at least 500.
Enough, Harrier. Have you lost your mind? All under heaven are our kin. How can you weigh one life against another?
I'll weigh the cost. Don't pretend all lives are equal. You preach empty ideals, sending our disciples out to play savior. Tell me, how many strangers' lives is one of my disciples worth? It costs 3. They followed me since they were knee-high. I taught them to bathe and dress, honor and shame, and how to shape wood with a saw and plane. My dad was only 50 and already a master of mathematics. Before she left, she told me she was solving the theorem of unknown quantities, setting variables, chaining them together, using the great expansion method to find unity. Those were her last words to me. When she came back, she never spoke again. The Grandmaster is a heaven-sent genius. But doesn't my tale want to? Now you, the 50th question she left after, even to her 100 years. Why did you send her? You're so good at balancing the books. Then tell me.
How can we put a price on a human life? That place goes worth more.
How does it different from the slaver? Slavers put a price on humans. They are human beasts. But Harrier isn't counting coins. His words come from grief.
How can you defend him?
Because the heart of a teacher is no different from the heart of a parent.
A standard household needs 3 strings a month for food and clothing. That covers most peasants. Though families with more mouths than workers cost more. A merchant or artisan, however, brings in 4 to 6 strings.
Let's settle the accounts right now. To save a handful of outsiders, our disciples are killed, crippled, or made mute. With the world in chaos, I will not let them be sent away. Curse me all you want. I don't care. Call me petty. Call me scum. Call me greedy.
53%.
What?
The odds of success are 53%. If we succeed, we resolve both our internal and
A perfect compromise? The fighting out there is far from over. The Lee rebellions were barely quelled before the Song Court built its warships, and not just for show. Satisfy them today, but what about tomorrow? Play savior if you must, but my disciples aren't fodder. No one is going. One day, it's your turn to bring us alive.
Those arsons have innovated for 1,000 years. A problem unsolvable today, maybe solved tomorrow. Calculating the present but not the past, makes you obsolete.
You're calling me obsolete? Are you saying I'm old?
You're advanced in years. Yet you've roared without tiring today. It isn't your flesh that's failing. It is your mind.
Roaring? I swallowed my pride to spell out the bloody reality for you, and you...
You have no children, only your disciples. They've suffered heavy casualties, so you're letting personal sentiment override rational doctrine. You are wrong this time.
My disciples bled and died, and that makes me wrong. You order us to slaughter, and if we refuse, it's just personal sentiment. But you
53%. The odds of victory outweigh those of defeat. Grandmaster, please stop talking.
This Grandmaster is really... She speaks the truth, but doesn't care if anyone can stomach it. I almost feel sorry for Elder Harrier.
Speaking without a filter is a fatal flaw in a leader.
You don't approve? No wonder you defended Elder Harrier. But aren't you afraid of getting in trouble with Elder Peng? Or do you actually think Harrier is right?
Elder Peng only asked me to help Moist Hill resolve its current crisis. She didn't specify who I should help, nor should she. Playing favorites doesn't build a good reputation.
Then why did you help Harrier? Oh, you did it on purpose.
An outsider can be more objective.
The Grandmaster's plan tackles the immediate threat, dealing with symptoms. But Elder Harrier is concerned with long-term threats and sees the fuel. It seems Peng didn't invite you purely out of self-interest. I understand Elder Harrier's worries. There's only the Qingqi artifice. Let's set this one aside. Why should I decide? What would a greenhorn like you know? One person wastes the song than you are, elders. Sometimes he spreads the currency policy. One exchange seeks to win over the hearts and minds of the people. And the state retreats. Citizens may advance. And society becomes prosperous and stable. The Qingqi artificers, they attack the passes, making travel dangerous and costly. Unsustainable. This assumes, however, that being the artificers are enemies. For the right leverage, today's foes can be tomorrow's friends. By turning an enemy into an ally, the dilemma facing Moist Hill will be solved. Ha! You may mean well, but that only works on paper. For peace talks, the enemy must be willing to talk. We practice the defensive virtue. To them, we're cowards who can be struck without consequence. Why would they negotiate? Their leader, the Lodestar Swordmaster, hasn't even shown his face. If he did appear in flesh, would you agree to sit and talk? Naturally. Bring the Lodestar Swordmaster then. What did you say? Where's the Lodestar Swordmaster? The Lodestar Swordmaster is in this chest? The Lodestar Swordmaster? Captured by you? Step aside. Let me see what's really inside this thing.
Grandmaster. A pleasure.
Yeah. How did you escape? You outsiders! You are clearly in league with the artificers!
Elder Pong ordered me to escort the Lodestar Swordmaster. We are not accomplices. I will find out how he escaped and explain this.
Escort? Moist Hill still relies on antiquated tricks. If I let those outdated locks hold me, I might as well hand you my head.
Enough arrogance! Now that you're here, tell me, why have you been attacking our mountain routes?
Relax, Elder Harrier. Like you said, war is spreading, and the Hidden Mountains will inevitably be dragged in. Fight or hide. Either way, you might survive. But sitting around praying for a perfect compromise is just cowardice. If you refuse to choose, fate will force your hand. And by then, it'll be too late. You know that better than anyone, don't you? Swallow.
No.
Don't be so quick to refuse. Why not ask what we want?
No.
Tell me, is the black gold useful?
Black gold? Grandmaster, what does he mean? Didn't the art of black gold fire suppression fail? Wasn't the night of falling sky?
A hall thought the art of fire suppression failed on the
Night of falling sky, destroying the Skyward City and losing the black gold. Who could have expected that it had already been forged?
Forged? Back then? Then all these years?
You want a ceasefire? Fine. But you must hand over the method for refining black gold. Stubborn as ever. Since the Grandmaster is playing precious saint today, let me ask on behalf of the world. If you wanted to run, why stop? If you wanted to hide, why return? You didn't hesitate to sacrifice your own blood back then. So why the secrecy now? Why let a blood-stained sword gather dust?
Sacrifice your own blood? You mean?
No, I didn't.
Save the act, Grandmaster. You better remember quickly. Don't keep us waiting.
Heaven miss! First spell! From this day on, every day that we don't have the black gold, we will burn down one of Moist Hill's mechanisms, paths, or armories. Hoarding treasure invites ruin. Loose lips bring disaster. I hope you're ready to burn.
Wanderer, you scared me half to death.
There's a time and place to play hero. This is Moist business. Outsiders shouldn't interfere.
I only intervened because... Did you hear laughing just now?
Laughing? No. Everyone was terrified. Who would be laughing?
Don't you get it? Black gold was forged a long time ago. There was never anything wrong with the Skyward City.
All right, calm down. The artificer's retreating, and we have the black gold. Good news! Why panic? Grandmaster, please, tell us the truth. What really happened on the night of falling sky? And where is the black gold?
There is no black gold.
Excuse me?
Grandmaster, why are you still hiding it? You know how crucial the black gold is for us. Why keep it a secret?
It seems the Lodestar Swordmaster was right. Look at her! Like she's hiding what really happened on the
No, Hurry. Is this the time? Now that the black gold is out there, the Grandmaster needs to set the record straight. Even if we can't reveal the truth to the sect, we need to know. We need a plan and a proper explanation for the disciples, or the rumors will tear us apart. I don't say. Speaking of it, brings disaster.
How could things get worse? We're already in deep trouble. You are hoarding the black gold, refusing to use it, and no explanation. We don't know how to protect it. Are you exploiting us, run around blind until the artificers take it and use it against us? And all out of respect for this Grandmaster, anyone who slaughters our disciples' lives has no right to lead. She should be stripped of her position.
Are you invoking the jewel of blood? Watch your words, Grandmaster. How can you say that? You know how you're speaking out of anger. Why say something so vicious?
Wait. Big Fung?
What's the mechanism behind the story? See, the Grandmaster's trying to study, I think, but most of those mechanisms are elaborate. I can't be sure of the exact location.
Those are Swordmaster only failed because he didn't expect me. Now one knows Most Hill. I'll probably attack Grandmaster again.
Oh, Elder Pong's away. The Grandmaster's fallen out with the other elders. The disciples are unarmed. Wonder, Master Jean, we have to warn her.
Hold on.
Huh? What is it?
If we're going together, let's take one thing straight. From now on, you take orders from me.
Orders? You have an ulterior motive for fighting her, don't you?
Oh?
If protecting her was a priority, you wouldn't be getting the Come to think of it. When the Blue Star Swordmaster attacked, you stood by.
He was only after the black gold, not her life. We've had metal. Its location might have already come to light.
You did on purpose. You gambled with her life.
It was the best outcome for everyone. Do you really think you saved her? Earlier, an outsider was forcing her hand with the blade, using the lives of everyone in the hall as leverage against her. If he'd spoken up then, she would have been hailed as a right leader, making a sacrifice for her people. But use words, emotions, and covert methods to get what they want.
Isn't she in an impossible position? That's pitiful.
Careful. No one who plays the games of power deserves pity. You think the only bureaucrats are politicians? Sect masters and grandmasters are just politicians by their names. To take on authority is a choice. A commoner is allowed to be pitiful. A leader is not. If those in power play the victim, what's left for commoners? Pitying the grandmaster is ridiculous.
She doesn't seem like someone who wants power.
Maybe not, but she has it now. An unskilled person who dies wanting the Tongku has only themselves to blame. She chose to be a grandmaster, so the world won't care about her struggles, no matter what happens.
You're just going to interrogate her.
Not just me. We are. You were reckless earlier. You saved her life. It was unintentional, but it's a lever you can use. I don't save lives just to use the partnerships. It actually favors for leverage so I can save more lives.
Hey, why are you arguing?
The main hall isn't safe anymore. We're moving the discussion elsewhere. Your Elder Pong's guests, please tell us. What is this? Are they your attendants? We can bring them along?
No need.
We're going to start ways anyway.
I'm with you. Interrogating the Grandmaster feels wrong. But without Master Jean's pass, how do we get audience with her?
The artist just chaos. It's only going to get messier. It seems right about one thing. The Blue Star Swordmaster's target wasn't small. It was black gold. If what exactly is black gold? The Blue Star Swordmaster made it seem like dark magic. What does it mean?
I honestly don't know. Ever since the most vows to ascend to the skies, we've built gliders and wind eagles, but they only ride the wind. They can't soar up into the heavens. Grandmaster even made a breakthrough during his time. I think the black gold is tied to that. That's all I know though. I'll have to ask the senior disciples to find out more.
We're short on time. Let's not investigate. We need back to pure at dusk. So good?
You guys.
Jade Stream Valley. Status normal today. Noted.
The bird reports from the mountain lately. Something about them feels off.
Off you go, little one. Carry this letter well.
Have you heard about the 8 councils?
Elder Harriers storm off, yelling that there was never anything wrong with the Golden Crow nest. What is that exactly?
You're new, so you wouldn't.
lips are sealed.
You both know the famous plan, right? The vision of ascension? Of course. He said, henceforth, Moses shall cast off delusion and ascend into the skies, revealing the heavens to all. We must show that the skies are predictable. That's why we built Skyward City. Right. The Golden Crow Nest is the Skyward City's core furnace, built by the former leader, Grandmaster Raven. Its mechanics are impossibly complex, but it generates incredible power. Before Grandmaster Raven died, they supposedly used the nest to harness a new power source. The final hurdle was fire suppression. If they mastered that, the Skyward City could finally launch. Come to think of it, Swallow was helping the Grandmaster study fire suppression back then.
What else ascending into the sky? So why is the topic taboo now?
Because the Skyward City was destroyed in the night falling sky. Rumor has it, the Skyward City fell because fire suppression failed.
I wonder if Grandmaster doesn't want to talk about it.
Exactly. She was there. Her brother was lost pieces right in front of her. Seeing her sister Karen was blind, trying to protect her. And the Grandmaster's legs were crippled forever. Keep your voice down. Don't let her catch you talking about this. Don't worry, senior brother. Our little gossip isn't going to reach the Grandmaster.
Elder Harrier was clear. You warehouse guards and bundle of firewood had... Enough. Yes, I talk with myself 3 times a day. Fire! I saw Lake calling Suki the other day running inventory for you. He volunteered. You know how he is, always ready for chores. Besides, I only let haul wood. I can't even work for myself.
They're even short on firewood this winter? And isn't Lave one of the Grand Master's disciples? Why can people order him around?
I use the Changeless Heart Hub every day, but I've never once laid eyes on the...
Why are we hauling off this time? Elders say the situation outside the mountain's desperate. Desperate people are unpredictable. So we need protection. All the others being a bit paranoid. Millennium Crossing seems perfectly fine. We think we're immortals. Better be careful. Remember what happened? That disaster?
To think Moas now need mechanisms to protect themselves while helping others. The scouts.
Inward, back and forth.
This black gold sounds terrifyingly powerful. No wonder they want it.
the Changeless Heart Hub every day, but I've never once laid eyes on the
Oh, this is the sky shuttle that Master Joe.
Back again? I thought you left. Don't get me started. With the mountain.
Where did
The
those
artificers
chunky
are
artificers
known
outside
your
the walls come from, anyway?
Wanderer! Hi.
Well, any news?
Well, not exactly.
Did you find anything related to the outside?
Actually, yes. I was checking the remaining exterior routes to make sure the artificers hadn't destroyed them. On one path, the soil was strange, freshly turned within the last few days, and beneath it, cart ruts. It's an old steep path we use to transport heavy machinery. It's rarely used. That means, during the strict lockdown, someone moves heavy cargo off the mountain. That's over. The artificers know too much about still. There has to be a mole. What if smuggling the supplies is leaving the outsiders? Hey, fun. TV's on path right now. Let's go on this drill. We need to be ready.
Open enrollment. The Elder teaches in person. Get fit,
Don't
learn to
miss it.
swim, and
The
have a
Elders
good
have
time.
a new essay out.
Wanderer, I'm scared. Do you think the smuggler is a
One
mole?
exam after another.
worse,
Big ones,
a
small
Chongqing
ones.
artificer?
Where does it end?
If we run into one, I'm useless without my bow.
I hear factions
I know the
Chongqing
Elders
artificers
are on
have been
strict
causing real
patrol
trouble
right
outside
now.
the walls.
And Master Qin is
So
helping
they
them hunt
say.
suspects
Rumor
with
is
Elder
they
Harrier.
trace their roots all the way back to the Qin-era Chongqi artificers.
Man, if we find trouble, all I can do is scream for help. Are you sure we shouldn't bring an Elder
The
with
order's
us?
sealing off the mountain. Getting out is no easy feat.
Yeah, keep running. Oh, wait, you can't anymore.
Officer, is it ready?
All right. Stealth means small numbers. I'm putting my life in your hands.
Tracks. We're in the right place. There must be other traces around. Fresh cart tracks. Someone was just here.
And...
Charcoal. Charcoal is basically worthless. What do they want with it? Anyway,
how did you even spot that? You've got eyes like a hawk.
Listen.
Nox cards.
We got them. The coast is clear. On my mark, seize him.
All right.
3, 2... Huh? Stone coal? Isn't stone coal scavenging this much? Took serious effort. The ruts go from shallow to deep. A sudden stop caused it to tip over. A fierce sword thrust pierced the tarp. He was probing the contents.
Speak! What else did you steal? Where was this going, and to whom? A cart this big, this isn't your first time, is it? Hello. Did she put you up to this? The truth now!
I haven't stolen anything else! Just the scrap coal! I just wanted to get it to the people outside the mountain so they wouldn't freeze. My mom and little sister are still out there. The war tore our village apart. My mom is old, and my sister's just a kid. Without firewood, how will they survive the winter? I just thought, if I could get this coal out there, the more people I help, the better my family's chances are.
He's telling the truth. The cart ruts and the strike marks prove he was ambushed. See for yourself, Elder.
Stealing is stealing regardless. I'll save you some dignity. Pack your bags and leave the mountain.
No.
Ah, so you finally speak up to protect your own Grandmaster. Well, I'm being impartial. Theft!
Taking without asking is theft. I authorize this. Therefore, it is not theft.
Unbelievable. Storm pure and naive. Just no respect us after try. When you want to protect someone, you then rules lie to our faces and full rank. You know exactly how to play politics. Aye, if you force my hand, what happens next time? We let them steal charcoal today, gold tomorrow, and our secret techniques the day after?
You resent me, and you're taking it out on him.
Nonsense! I enforce the rules! Don't you dare accuse me of vendetta!
Elder, please, hear me out. Charcoal is a vital resource for the sect. The current stockpile is sizable, but it won't last in the winter. Charcoal... If the sect lets someone walk off the cart today and back tomorrow, the site will be left freezing when it is needed.
Holmes' guest makes an excellent point.
But this isn't charcoal. The boy took stone coal. Stone coal is nothing like charcoal. A cargo might glow like a lot, but it can't burn for long. Stone coal's fumes are toxic, which makes us for anything but snuff tonight. For that reason, the sect has more than enough to spare. Giving away the sect's limited charcoal is obviously out of the question. But in this freezing weather, why not let them use the stone coal? It may be toxic, but it's better than freezing. It helps the outsiders, and the sect loses nothing of value. Since this word from the Grandmaster, it's hardly our place to countermand instructions. Why not allow this envoy to handle all future runs? Your disciples wouldn't have to be involved in this business at all. Does this arrangement seem fair, Elder Harry?
I'll pretend I didn't see you tonight. But cross me again and I'll punish you on a book.
Yes, Elder. Thanks, but no. I mean, I'll eat it.
Look at you, screaming full this all over your face. Your Grandmaster's trying to comfort you.
Comfort?
Is she not?
Use it on the cloth. It picks up dust more easily. Yes, Grandmaster.
Seriously, I know you're not great with people. We should at least try to actually comfort him.
Here, take this. What is this, Grandmaster? I will follow you. Grandmaster, I will steal again. You don't need to spy on me. What? Wait, stop following me. Grandmaster, I've had enough of it. I've been far from the start. Never really wanted to be your disciple. I never cared about universal love. I just wanted to learn a tree, so my family could survive. Do you define destiny as a life's mission? I'm just a normal boy trying to protect my family. They don't need miraculous theories and machines. That's all useless to them. They need firewood. They need rice. They just need another straight line. I just want them to survive. Grandmaster, I know how the world works. You know, some people are considered useful, and some aren't. 1,000 ordinary people can achieve what you all do in a single step. The most ordinary people outside, they're my mother. They're my little sister. My sister is so little. Even when she was starving, she saved her bread for me. Even burning up with a fever, she's still trying to wipe my mom's tears. She might not be gifted, but she's the best sister in the world. I refuse to believe her life is worth less than mine. I trade my life for hers in a heartbeat. But I can't. All I can do is learn trade here, trying to make something of myself. The harder I push myself, the further away from that I feel. I know the founder said reaching the heavens would bring great harmony. I know that everyone's doing the most of. I even pretended to get it. I can't anymore. I don't want to love the whole world. I don't care about the ultimate truth. I don't want to touch the sky. It's all too far away. I just want to go home to my family. With enough money and firewood to keep them safe. I can't help it. I'm selfish. I'm short-sighted. I just don't understand. Our techniques are brilliant enough to chase the sky. Our mission is to save the world. So why do we run away? Why do we hide in the haven, turning deaf ears to the screams of the dying right outside? Grandmaster, you're the smartest person in the world. Can you tell me why? You're right. You treat me with suspicion. No genius. I don't belong here. You don't need to have this thing follow me. said I was just delivering coal. That's all I'm doing. When I'm done, I'll come back and take my lunch.
Grandmaster, that wooden bird wasn't for spying on him, was it? They misunderstood.
It is my fault.
Wait, Grandmaster. I'm not finished.
I won't speak about the black gold.
I don't care about that. I just wanted to know. Can the wooden bird still be fixed?
Yes,
Great!
but there's no need.
Huh? Why not?
When it fell off the cliff just now, you looked heartbroken. It's your friend, isn't it? You gave it to Lei to comfort him.
If people do not see it as a friend, then it is useless. Resources on the mountain are limited. A useless creation doesn't need to be repaired.
What do we do now, Wanderer?
That bird crossed mountains and sees us. It's not friend anymore. Friends are people inside. I won't fight it.
Hey, wait up, Wanderer!
Must have fallen over the blood.
Between the stream and all those rocks down there, searching is gonna be a nightmare.
Let's look. If the water rises and washes the pieces downstream, we'll never find it. I found something over here. A wing? A little hat? But why is this only half of it? We've swept the whole area. Looks like I'm not its only friend. But just having a friend to pick up the pieces isn't enough. It needs one to put it back together, too.
Do you really consider it a friend?
Yes. Is there something wrong with that?
Befriending a wooden bird. Do you not have any human friends?
Well, I could ask you the same thing.
I don't.
It can be hard to understand what you're thinking. Anyway, since this bird is our mutual friend, how about we work together?
Work together? How?
Well, I've got sharp eyes, and I'm great at scavenging. I'll hand over whatever parts I find to you, Grandmaster. But I'm leaving the actual repairs up to you. Get our little friend looking good as new.
I will.
Much obliged, Grandmaster. Grandmaster, aren't you going to say something?
I don't know what to say.
I was hoping for a thank you. Since we're both friends with this little bird, it hardly seems fair for me to do all the heavy lifting. I already said thanks on our friend's behalf, so it's only polite that you do the same. Never mind. Just kidding. We'll talk later. Tough day for you, little guy. Look on the bright side. Maybe when the Grand Master is putting you back together, she'll give you new upgrades. Maybe slim you down and make you look a bit sleeker? Here. That should be all the parts you need, right?
Yes.
What's wrong? Are we missing something?
No.
Then why do you keep staring at me? You look like you're dying to say something.
Thank you.
Huh.
Was I wrong? I'm sorry.
No. You didn't make a mistake. You know, if you'd like, you could thank me in a different way. Tell me the story behind this little bird. You seem to really care about it. I'm just curious, that's all. You don't have to.
My little brother gave it to me. He made it himself. As a gift. It's a bit clumsy. If you're ever on your own,
If you feel lonely all by yourself,
let this
just
bird
let this
fly.
little bird fly free.
It will
It'll bring friends back to
bring
you.
friends back to you.
I've told everyone in the mountains. If they see the bird, they'll follow it to find you. And check in on you for me.
Huh? You told that story beautifully. How come you're always so quiet?
Machines are complex. Taking one apart with no understanding only ends in ruin. People are highly complex machines. Math has constants. Mechanisms follow rules. People do not. What they say, what they feel, and how they act, they rarely align. I only speak of what I observe, what I see, and what I feel. But words invite disaster.
Hey, look here! Right at me. What do you see?
Bird.
That's right. And a friend. The friend who brought you. Feeling better?
Yes, that was highly effective.
In that case, let me teach you another trick. Just take a deep breath with me. Look at the world around you and listen. What do you hear? What do you hear?
The stream. Its velocity is 10 li per quarter hour. The wind is moving at 5. The swaying branches are enduring 2 Jun of force.
Okay. You can stop there. Feeling better now?
Thank you. I am alright now. But What is the underlying principle behind that?
The principle? Sometimes when you get stuck on a bad memory, you just sink deeper and deeper into it. Having something snap you out of it makes it easier to handle. I just happen to have some experience with this, so...
You are highly durable.
When you're talking about people, the word you're looking for is resilient. Sometimes you just have to keep moving forward. Waking up every day agonizing over what-ifs is completely useless. It just drags you down. The wound is still there. You just have to learn to live with it. You can't let it get in the way of what you need to do.
Hey! They're over here!
You could have at least told us that you found her.
Good news. Our bird friend is fixed. Now that we're all here, let's head back together.
Swallow.
What?
Those close to me call me Swallow. You can too, if you want.
Alright, Swallow it is then. As for me, I'm just a wanderer, braving every storm. You can just call me Wanderer.
Wanderer, you're good at making friends. You actually got the Grand Master to hold a real conversation.
We just happen to have a few things in common. Ah, speaking of which, I almost forgot why I came here. Swallow, I have a question for you. A serious one this time.
There are some questions I cannot answer.
Don't worry, it's nothing that'll put you in a tough spot. I just want to know, who's been in and out of the Hidden Mountain over the last month? Specifically, a woman in red?
Peng handles outside guests. I will need to check the entry logs before I can give you an answer.
Alright.
Is this very important to you?
I don't have any solid leads yet, but my enemies might be among the artificers.
I will check the logs as soon as possible. Until then, I am temporarily useless.
Don't say that. I have a few other leads. When the time is right, I might still need your help. Besides, no matter what Elder Harrier and Master Jin say, I don't believe people can just be neatly divided into useful and useless. If you tagged along just to be like this, you shouldn't have bothered.
The paths in the Hidden Mountains are open to everyone. I'll walk where I please.
Hey, you two can fight about this later. I have something important to ask the Grand Master. It's for my research.
Go on, please.
Those who can't appreciate intellectual discourse can just leave space for those of us who care about learning. Fine, we're leaving. Go ahead, Big Fung.
Grandmaster, I heard that Moist Hill has abundant stone coal. Charcoal and stone coal are both technically coal, so why don't we use both?
Stone coal contains toxins. Burning it releases poisonous smoke. It is also brittle and highly volatile. If we were to burn off the toxic fumes beforehand, the loss of material would be far too high.
Exactly. During the Tang Dynasty, wealthy aristocrats took the fine coal, smelting hundreds of times to remove the smoke for cooking, owing to great noble houses for that kind of stone coal. For the common folk, wood is the only practical option. If only we could improve the fire suppression technique.
Do not think about that.
Huh? Do not think about what? The fire suppression technique? Why not?
Do not think about fire.
Alright, let's go. Yeah, yeah.
The Moa City's night market is about 800 paces ahead, just to the left. We should part ways here.
Why do we have to split up?
The night market is a beautiful place. It brings people joy.
So, wouldn't it be better to go together?
I don't see beauty, ugliness, good or bad the way ordinary people do. Besides, most of the Moist Hill is gathered at that market tonight. I'm not much of a talker. I wouldn't know how to deal with them. Plus, my mind is made up about the black gold. A direct confrontation would only cause trouble.
We understand your position, but this black gold sounds like it could be helpful. Is there a reason? Is there a reason you can't just explain that to them? I don't get all this catastrophe talk. We just want to walk through the night market together. That doesn't seem so hard. Are you just avoiding them because you're afraid they'll force you to hand over the black gold?
Yes. The same calculation, done 100 times, yields the same answer. Words once spoken may be read 10,000 ways. That.
But running away isn't a solution, is it? Sometimes saying nothing will only make the misunderstanding worse.
That's easy for you to say. How could the Grandmaster learn the subtleties of human nature and human emotions overnight?
Master Jin, you're overthinking it. Sure, if you want to play mind games with people, you need a head full of schemes. But isn't it much simpler to just brush them off? Have you two really never just bluffed your way out of a conversation?
A decent soul treats others with sincerity. I've never resorted to deception or trickery. It's just that sometimes I miss what people are trying to say, and their responses end up being off topic, and they just give up trying to argue with me.
Be fun. You really need to teach your flawless speaking to me. Honestly, I'm not sure if you were thinking at that time or not.
Oh, I never really thought about it as a technique. Grandmaster, if people's words are going over your head,